Good afternoon, Rain Devils. Let's get updated with us. Me, Redrick, Serenity, and Cody. Let's get into your Cedar news. On to Serenity with our upcoming events.
Let's get updated with your Cedar events. Yearbooks are $35 with ASB and $40 without. June 16th, band concert at 6:30. June 6th, choir and orchestra concert at 6:30. The trip to Spain is in February of 2019. Contact Mr. Sarah for more information. Celebration of Excellence is for all students and will be held on Thursday, June 14th at 6 to 7:30. 6th and 7th graders who have prepaid their yearbooks will pick them up June 15th at lunch. 8th grade awards assembly is Friday, June 15th from 8 to 10:30 a.m. Immediately following the assembly, 8th graders will get their yearbooks if they have prepaid for them and then depart on their field trip to Wild Waves. Permission slips will go out this week. 8th grade field trip to Wild Waves is Friday, June 15th. Chaperones are needed.
To give you a heads up, our end of the year dance is Saturday, June 9th from 6:30 to 9. Chaperones are still needed. Track banquet this Friday. And best of luck to this week's Science S back testing. Now on to Cody with our Cedar Sports.
First, let's congratulate our Cedar wins last week. Track championships is at SK on Tuesday. Baseball versus Sedgwick is at SK on Tuesday also. Fast pitch versus Curtis is at Cedar on Tuesday. Now let's get on to Red Duck with our pie in the face.
Do you guys remember that Coffee Oasis fundraiser we had? Well, these are the representatives, Lisa and Karen. So what is Coffee Oasis?
Coffee Oasis, well, I'll tell our mission statement, and Lisa will go into a lot more about working with schools. But we're here to change the world for homeless youth. But really, that means working with our community, working with our schools, to encourage people to understand what the issue is, and also help change the community and the community perception of homelessness.
Yeah, so what changing the world for homeless youth means really is not changing homeless youth, but changing their world. So providing resources, providing housing options, providing education to the community, like Karen just said. Just about any way that you can think that a homeless young person's life could be benefited, we try to provide those services and those supports.
Are there any other ways you serve the community?
We have a lot of different programs, so it looks a little bit different. So our Oasis Center is our resource center, and this is where anyone who needs a hot meal, showers, laundry services can come down. Community can spend time hanging out, playing games. We also Lisa does all the school outreach and manages that program, and so she does some cool stuff.
Yeah, so street outreach is my program, and what that looks like is the streets, the schools, and the juvie. And in the school and the juvie, we do a program called Oasis Assist, and Oasis Assist is an education advocacy program. So pretty much what we try to do is see youth into graduation, and the youth that we connect with are usually youth with barriers, whether it's dysfunctional family dynamics, insufficient income in the home to be able to support the youth, substance abuse barriers, mental health barriers, or actual literally homeless youth. And we get them connected to our program, we mentor them, we try to remove those barriers and provide support so that they can graduate, but we also create post-graduation goals as well.
Right.
So
Okay.
so as soon as a youth graduates, we still continue the relationship until their 26th birthday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And we have job training classes, which are awesome. So if someone's 16 and needs classes to help get an internship, and then we place internships in the community. So we have lots of businesses in the community that host youth, where like West Bay Auto Parts did one recently, McLinden's Hardware, and so our goal is to help people get jobs and get employment experience, because that's really hard. Like, okay, get a job, but I've never had a job before. So we do a little bit of that and helping find housing and having places for youth to stay that either for a short-term period or a more long-term period need a place to stay.
Yeah, so we have 4 in-house housing options. We have an emergency shelter, we have 3 transitional houses. There's a guy's house, a girl's house, and a house for young ladies who are trying to escape sexual exploitation. And then That's it for our housing options, right? Anyone?
And we're starting host homes. So having people in the community be able to open up their homes to someone and be like, hey, it's almost like an adopted parent for a year or so to kind of get back on the feet. So
I'm actually a host home.
Yes,
I have a youth living with me right now, but they're not a year-long thing. It was like a couple months. They put a down payment on an apartment and are moving in on the 1st in their own apartment.
Wow. She's great.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's like a little bit about the programs.
Okay. Oh, and then we also have 2 therapists, chemical dependency counselor, crisis intervention. We have a crisis line. I actually should have brought the text line number. So the crisis text line looks like you're sitting with your friends, you're feeling depressed, you're feeling anxious, you're hurting, and you can text this number and immediately get a response 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Completely
and that's
confidential.
And it's completely confidential. The cool thing about it is it gets you connected to our organization. So if there needs to be follow-up services, we're able to provide that, where like national crisis lines, they can refer you off to other places that have resources.
Right.
We have in-house resources, so we have a whole continuum of things to help. So so I already said chemical dependency counseling, didn't I? Okay, yeah.
So.
I think that's everything.
Yeah.
Oh, case managers. We also.
Case managers.
So if you got goals, we got case managers.
We will help you meet your goals, or get a birth certificate, or a driver's license, or whatever you need.
Okay.
But yeah, thank you guys so much. This is such a cool thing to do. That you did a fundraiser for Coffee Oasis. So
Yeah. Thanks for letting us get you guys over here.
yeah,
Yeah.
thank you. It's really fun to be here too. So.
And we're excited to be at your school next year.
Yes.
You'll see me personally
You will.
here.
And I'll come hang out with you.
All right. So,
Thanks, guys. This is awesome.
any other questions?
Nope.
All right. Cool.
Now on to Pie in the Face.
Oh boy. I'm so sorry, Mama. It's okay. Okay. I can do it. Oh God. I'm sorry, Mama. I'm sorry.
How did I get talked into this again?
Should I be nice or not? Should we be nice? No. No mercy.
Mr. Kane.
It's homemade.
Chocolate boogers. All right, am I done? Oh, there. It's like gel.
That's our Cedar News.
Have a great day, Cedar!